Welcome to The Global Tourist. Today we will take a look at the top 10 most mysterious monuments on Earth. And now, here is the list. Number 10. Stonehenge. England's complex and perplexing monument, Stonehenge, is possibly the most sophisticated and impressive piece of stone circle building in the prehistoric world. It provides insight into the ceremonial processes of the Neolithic and Bronze Age communities, yet it remains a huge enigma. They have been in use for over 2,000 years, but more than 3,500 years have elapsed since that time. Unanswered mysteries include how the enormous stones were moved up to 250 kilometers and erected with interlocking joints. Regardless, this unsolved mystery is a must-see. Number 9. Tiwanaku. Before the Columbian era, Tiwanaku in Bolivia was the center of an ancient empire that lasted between 200 and 1000 AD, with Tiwanaku being both the spiritual and political epicenter of the broader Lake Titicaca region. At the heart of the site is a rectangular platform that contains the Gateway of the Sun. Beyond the temple is evidence of a culture that used a raised field farming style, with canals and extensive irrigation, which continues to perplex experts today. Number 8. Ancient Temples of Malta. These stunning megalithic temples continue to defy belief, all because we can't figure out who built them. Prior to 3000 BC, the temples are arguably the oldest standing on Earth. They predate the famous Stonehenge and the pyramids of Egypt. Across Malta, there are dozens of these fascinating temples. The most popular of the temples are the temples of Hajarim and Manadra. Number 7. Moai of Easter Island. Chilean Easter Island Moai. Even if you've never heard of the Moai statues on Easter Island, you're bound to recognize them. The Rapa Nui people carved these renowned figures, the majority of which face away from the sea from volcanic ash between 400 and 1500 AD, most likely using crude basalt stone tools. Each of these massive monolithic statues would have taken nearly a year to complete. There are several ideas as to why they were built, including honoring important clan ancestors and a belief that it would improve the land. Number 6. Pyramids of Meru, Sudan. In the third and final capital of the Kushite Kingdom, in modern-day Sudan, more than 200 pyramids were built, many of which still stand today as stunning ornaments to the past. The Kushite Kingdom ruled over 3,000 years. In the ancient lands of Nubia, these incredible pyramids offer inscribed stories that take you through an unheralded yet powerful and significant culture and kingdom. However, the Kushite crypt has yet to be deciphered, despite our understanding of their past derived from historic Roman scrolls. Number 5. Plain of Jars. In central Laos, the Plain of Jars is a collection of about 2,000 megalithic stones, shaped in the style of jars. They date back to the Iron Age and were used as part of local funerals. Like other great mysteries, it's amazing to think how an Iron Age civilization could create these massive jars before transporting them from the quarry to a lovely and lush plateau. In addition to the jars, there are historic grave markers, beautiful stone discs that are said to have coated the jars, as well as the extensive quarry. Number 4. Nazca Lines, Peru. The spellbinding Nazca lines in Peru are one of the world's great mysteries. These are lines drawn in straight or geometric patterns showcasing various animal shapes. Still unsolved, it remains a beautiful head-scratching wonder. There are over 1,100 lines in total, most straight, yet 300 are geometric. At its longest, some lines are nearly 50 kilometers long. How and why remain a mystery, yet from the sky, it harbors one of the most incredible views you'll experience. Number 3. Great Sphinx. Egypt, one of the most well-known locations on the planet, the Great Sphinx in Egypt has long been shrouded in mystery. It's a part of the allure, bringing hundreds of thousands to the land of the pharaohs every year. The Sphinx is a mythical creature that boasts the body of a lion, yet the head of a human, thought to be the pharaoh Khufu. It faces west across the Giza Plateau, with the iconic pyramids settled in the background more than 4,500 years ago, around 2,500 BC. Number 2. Aztec Pyramids, Mexico. Teotihuacan, an ancient metropolis near Mexico City, is today an extensive archaeological complex, including the remaining pyramids. Live to tell a culture's story, those who called Teotihuacan home were a part of the world's largest city at its peak. In the 1st century, they were around before the famous Aztecs and constructed multiple incredible pyramids. These structures are all that remain, yet they keep alive in ancient culture, its story and religion. Number 1. Göbekli Tepe. Göbekli Tepe, located in southeast Turkey, is one of the most astounding modern archaeological discoveries. At the heart of the discovery is the belief that this spectacular location is home to the world's oldest temple. Petroglyphs can be found on large stone rings as well as T-shaped pillars weighing up to 10 tons. The megaliths predate the emergence of agriculture and even the most primitive archaic implements. It demonstrates a community that was far more advanced than any of its contemporaries. Göbekli Tepe is roughly 6,000 years older than Stonehenge. And that does it for the list. By subscribing to and liking this video, you will be able to continue your trip with us. Comment below with your favorite portion of this list and join us at the Global Tourist in unleashing your wanderlust. Have a fantastic day.